In this lesson, we're going to place rational numbers on the number line. All right, my dog Dalton, check this out. Let's do a quick review of the number line here, okay? Of course, numbers all start at 0, right? And positive numbers are the numbers that go to the right, right? So as we move to the right, numbers become more positive, right?
Yeah.
However, from 0, if we move to the left, numbers become more negative, moving to the left. Now, if this is difficult to grasp, just think of it this way. Positive numbers are like your parents, okay? Because positive numbers bring home the cash, right? So your parents go out and they make the money. Negative numbers, that would be you. You're the child, because you're spending their money. So they make $3 on the right. You, as their child, are going to spend that $3 on the left, okay?
Okay.
So positive numbers to the right, negative numbers to the left. Great. Now, when we have fractions, the question is, can they get in where they fit in on the number line? Well, the best way to fit in fractions is to figure out what two integers they go between, all right? So, for example, look here between 0 and 1, we have several fractions. We have 1/4, 1/2, 3/4, right?
Yeah.
But these fractions go between these two whole numbers, all right?
Okay.
So the same is true for decimals. Decimals also, we place them on the number line between integers, all right? Remember, you always want them to get in where they fit in, okay? And they're always going to fit in between two integers. So here, let's look at some negative decimals. Here we have negative 0.25, right? It's less than 0, but more than -1. So it's between 0 and -1. And negative 0.75 is also between 0 and -1, okay?
Okay.
Now, if I give you a list of fractions and decimals and you want to place them on the list, you have to do something first. You have to convert them to like terms. You know why? Because we don't like mixed nuts in mathematics, okay? You can't give me fractions and decimals, okay?
Okay.
So it's either all cashews or all almonds, no mixed nuts, okay?
Okay.
So if you can either take the decimals and convert them to fractions, or you can take the fractions and convert them to decimals, all right?
Okay.
One or the other. Here we go. Okay, Dalton. So let's say that we want to order our numbers from smallest to largest. It's just like ordering people who are different heights, okay? You take the smallest person, put them on the left, tallest person on the right. But you take one person at a time. So say we grab the first person, right? Then we grab the second person. So I look at you, I say, Dalton's pretty tall, but he's a little bit shorter than me. So you go on the left, and I go on the right. Then we grab another person and say, okay, are they shorter than Dalton or taller than Dalton? Are they taller than LeBron, shorter than LeBron? Or are they in the middle, right? And so we place these people in order from smallest to tallest. And when we're done, this is what we have, okay?
Okay.
We have on the left here, little shorty on the left, and on the far right, we'd have Big Willie, okay? So I need to know, Dalton, are you a little shorty or are you a Big Willie?
I'm Big Willie.
That's right, you're a Big Willie, dog. So here we go. Now we had a set of numbers, right? And we want to place them on the number line. We have decimals and we have fractions, all right? Now normally we don't like mixed nuts, right?
No.
So what we're going to do here is we're going to place the fractions above and the decimals below, all right?
Okay.
So let's look at this one. -1 divided by 1. What does that give us?
1? -1.
Very good, Dalton. -1. So we'll place that right there on the number line, okay?
Okay.
Now we'll look at 0.5. 0.5 is a decimal, so we'll place that below, and that's between what two whole numbers?
Between positive or 0 and +1?
There you go, between 0 and 1. So we'll place 0.5 down here between 0 and 1. Very good. Now we're going to look at 1.5, which is a mixed number, right? And it has a fraction. So we know that it has 1, but it has a little more than 1.
Yeah.
So what two whole numbers will 1.5 go between?
+1 and between +2?
There you go. You are the man. So we'll place this up top here. That's 1.5. You follow me so far?
Yeah.
You're doing a great job, man. So now let's look at this one. -0.5. This is -1/2. We already did +1/2. Now we're going to do a -1/2. All right?
Okay.
-0.5. So where should it go on the number line?
Between 0 and -1?
Perfect. We'll place it right down here at the bottom since it's a decimal, right? So we have our decimals on the bottom, fractions on the top. No mixed nuts. Got it?
Yeah.
All right. So now we have 2. Where does 2 go on the number line?
Well, on +2.
There you go. Piece of cake. But now, for all the marbles, to get into college, to make your family proud, we need to figure out where -9/6 goes on the number line.
Okay.
But first, let me convert it from an improper fraction to a mixed number for you.
Okay.
All right? So how many times does 6 go into 9?
Once.
One time. We subtract the 6, we have a remainder of 3. So the answer is 1 and 3 over 6. But if we reduce that to its lowest terms, that would be 1 and a half. Now remember, this problem originally was negative, so it stays negative.
Okay.
So now, Dalton, for all the marbles, college admission, and a happy life, where does negative 1 and a half go on the number line?
Between -2 and -1.
Very good, Dalton. You're in the house. You're going to college. Show me some love. Woo-hoo-hoo. Good job, dog. So go practice some more problems. Get ahead in math, Dalton.